So continuing with this video series on this speed controls, the 6 amp speed control repair. These are GWS speed controls, 6 amp, some nice little speed controls that I bought many years ago, as I mentioned in my earlier video, where I talk about the innards of this, just some basic information on the speed control. I call that the secrets, just to make it a little more interesting, not that there's really any secret there. But in this video, what I want to show is the configuration of this dual N and P channel MOSFETs. There are 3 of them here because you do need 2 of those MOSFETs per phase. As you can see here, let's use this as an example. You can obviously see that this MOSFET is blown. You know, sometimes it's real easy. You can see the MOSFETs blow. Sometimes they short, sometimes they open. So sometimes you just don't know, and you have to run some tests. I'll go over some of those steps in some other video as I'm continuing to work and sort of share this project with my audience here. So this, if you take one of these chips, these, by the way, have a little pin or indentation there on the chips that designates the number 1 pin, the starting pin. So what I'm going to show you here is a schematic, or just a picture of the MOSFETs. Now, MOSFETs, just by the name, can be overwhelming to somebody that's not familiar with electronic theory or electronic diagrams. And I said in my earlier video that you could repair this without any electronic background or electronic schooling by understanding, just by associating these little devices as a dual switch, if you will, a switch that can turn on and turn off things. Basically, that's what a MOSFET is, a field effect transistor, or just a regular transistor. You know, it's basically just a switch. You know, if you had a, let me just draw this here. Let me pause my video and draw it. Okay, so what I've done here is I've drawn a very simple diagram to represent the N and P channel MOSFETs. If you think of these things as switches, light switches, if you say, for instance, wanted to turn this light on, and it's connected to a power supply, you know, just a regular DC light bulb, or it can be a motor. In this case, you know, we're powering motors with these ESCs. And this is just a single phase type thing. Just to make it simple, you know, you need to turn this switch on, number 1, but this also has to be turned on. But notice how this one, I labeled this on at the top and on at the bottom on this one here, just to designate the inverse function of this the feature of these switches here. So if you turn this on, if I were to put that one